Okay, for section B, this section comprises of very short answer type questions of 2 marks each, and we are going to solve the first one, both the parts. So for part A, we have to evaluate sine inverse sine 3 by pi by 4 plus cos inverse cos pi plus tan inverse 1. So this is sine inverse sine 3 pi by 4 plus cos inverse cos pi plus tan inverse 1. Okay. Now, 3 pi by 4, it does not belong to the principal range of sine inverse. It is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So we will have to get this into the range. So sine inverse sine 3 pi by 4 is, I can write it as pi plus pi by 4, or to understand it more clearly, let me write the value of sine 3 by pi by 4 in degrees, which is sine 135 degree. And cos inverse cos pi, this is in the principal range of 0 to pi, so this gets cancelled, it's pi. And tan inverse 1, all we always pi by 4. Now sine 135 degree, we can write it as 180 minus 45, so this is pi, pi by 4, pi plus pi by 4, and 180 degrees pi, and pi by 4, it's 45. So this is 5 pi by 4, and this gets scared. Okay, now fine. So this is, now I can write it as sine, since it's sine pi minus pi by 4. We are in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine is positive. So this is sine pi by 4 plus 5 pi by 4. This gets cancelled. So we get this is pi by 4 plus 5 pi by 4, which is equal to 6 pi by 4, and that should be equal to 3 pi by 2. So for this, the answer is 3 pi by 2. Let's move on to the OR part, that is the part B, where we have to draw the graph of cos inverse x, and x is given, x lies between -1 to 0 close interval. So to draw the graph of cos inverse x, let's get our x and y axis, and it's very important to know what should be on the x-axis. The x-axis should depict what value, and the y-axis is going to depict what value of the cos inverse x. So x into y. Okay, if I write down this function, that is cos inverse x is equal to y. So this is our angle. So this is angle, and x is the numerical value. And the numerical value is -1 to 0. So the numerical value should lie on x-axis. Let's say this is 0, this is 1, and this is -1. And the angle should lie on y-axis. So this is, let's say, pi by 2 to pi, and -pi by 2 pi. Okay, now let's draw the graph when x lies between -1 to 0, where -1 is included. So cos inverse -1, it's, let's say, is equal to y, and we know that cos is -1 when y is equal to pi. So that means this is our first coordinate, -1 to pi. And now let's check it for cos inverse 0. We know that cos is 0 when y is equal to pi by 2. So 0 comma pi by 2, this is our second coordinate, 0 to pi by 2, and let's join this. So this is our graph for cos inverse x. So this is our graph for cos inverse x, where x is -1 to 0. Now it's asks what is the range. So range of this function, it goes from, this is pi by 2 to pi. So the range is pi by 2 to pi, because for cos inverse x, the value is pi, and for 0, the value is pi by 2. So this goes from pi by 2 to pi. So range is pi by 2 to pi. And this solves our question number 21. Let's move on to question number 22.